Now, mic check 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Metro State Hockey, Promenade Ice Center, Westminster, Colorado. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16, and as an assistant coach from 18 to 2020. And big congratulations to Brady as well. He is the winningest coach in Metro State program history, and it's just really cool to see alumni, especially coming in and doing such a great job behind the bench. Moving forward into this season here, we got some notable departures that I wanted to bring up for Metro State. Tanner Calderola, the second leading scorer in the BMHC conference last year, 44 points. He's gone, as well as their number one defenseman, Soren Bredesen. He's unfortunately gone as well, along with Nathan Jaramillo and starting goaltender Dylan Romanow. He's going to get very tough to replace here. We'll get to the starting lineup here in a few moments. Metro last year finished second in the BMHC behind CU Boulder with an 18-11-0-0 record. Then, as I mentioned, was able to make it to nationals and had a rough go. Went 0-3 in pool play against Connecticut College in Game 1, 7-2. Florida Gulf Coast 3-2. And Maryville University 2-1, which ended their season. Again, unfortunate, but they still have a lot of good pieces in place to make another run at nationals this year, which includes their leading goal scorer from last season, Jackson Tillinghast. Last season, 28 games played, 24 goals, 31 assists on the year, 55 points. He averaged just under 2 points a game, which for a season in ACHA hockey is extremely difficult to maintain. But Tillinghast and Calderola were the top two point getters in the entire BMHC conference. Follow that up. Soren Bredesen was 8th, and then Tristan McLeod, who's also still here, with 27 points last season with just under a point a game, 13 goals, 14 assists, and 28 games played for him. So Metro still has that offensive firepower. I'm curious to see how they're going to do on the back end on defense. Losing Bredesen, who was kind of their staple there, but obviously have a lot of good talent there on the back end. And we'll have to see what they play like tonight. Montana State is an extremely good team coming in from last year, a 35-3-0-2 record. They had a goal differential of plus 190 and actually made it all the way to the finals where they took on Lindenwood University and lost 4-1 in the championship. So Montana State, a lot to prove here tonight. They're captained by Dave Weber, who's 2018-2019 ACHA All-West Region co-head coach of the year. He led the Mid-State Mustangs under-18 Tier 2 team to 6 Western PA state championships and led the Mid-State Mustangs under-18 Tier 2 team to 2 national championships back-to-back in 2014 and 2015. So Montana State anchored really well behind the bench, head coach with a lot of experience, and a good young team here as well. This is game number 1 here for Metro State in D2 ACHA here. We did play a couple of preseason games over the last couple weeks. All 4 losses, unfortunately. September 13, a tough 4-3 overtime loss at CU Boulder. And then the next night, head coach Brady Reynolds decided to pull his team off the ice after the first period of play. There were some injuries and a lot of injuries. That's all I can really say. A lot of injuries and a lot of physical play. And for your second preseason game of the year, you don't want to get any players hurt. So I commend Coach Reynolds for that, making that tough decision. It's hard to do, especially you want your players to get reps. You want them to get practice here in the preseason, but nothing's worth getting injured. After those 2 against CU, they play 1 game at CSU. On the 20th, lost 6-3 before having a game here September 21st against CSU and falling 3-1. So tough preseason game, but as we all know, that doesn't mean a whole lot. It's just preseason. You look at the NFL, how many teams go undefeated in the NFL in preseason and then go on to have rough seasons, or vice versa. I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, so I've seen that on both sides. We've had really bad preseasons and really good regular seasons, and had really good preseasons and terrible regular seasons. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Roadrunners come out here and play. For those of you don't know anything about Westminster or Metro State's home here, Ice Center at the Promenade was a joint project between Highland Hills Park and Rec City, or the Rec District and City of Westminster. It's one of the only few triple ice sheet facilities in North America right now. It's 143,000 square feet, 6,000 square foot baller and grill right up in front, overlooking this green sheet of ice here, and with a capacity of 1,600. for events here. Again, 3 sheets, and which is a great. I love this rink. I played on it a few times, tournaments, and obviously adult league. And the ice is great. It's a great facility, and it's fun to be here. And we're in warm-ups right now. We're about 10 minutes until the puck drop here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for this matchup here tonight as we just about ready to get underway from the Promenade Ice Center here in Westminster. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I will bring you those starting lineups for both of these teams. Then after that, we'll sing a little song here, and we'll get ready for the game to get underway. We'll be right back here on Price Productions. Welcome back in, everybody, from the Ice Center at the Promenade here in Westminster, Colorado. I'm Drew Galliard. Alongside me here, producer Joey Miller, and on camera, Douglas Sheffield. Thank you guys so much for being here and helping out. We always got a good crew. And once again, another big thank you to Price Productions and Brendan Price, the owner, providing all the equipment, setup, and getting us ready to go. We really appreciate him. Again, tonight's matchup, game number 1 of the regular season here for Metro State, taking on the Montana State Bobcats. Let's go ahead and get you to the starting lineups here now for Montana State. Starting at forward, we have Vinny Farina. We have number 11, Hayden Clem. Number 15, Vincent Felt. Back on D, we have number 3, Tyler Fisher. Number 55, Braden Hindman. And in between the pipes, number 1, Nikolai Wallery for the Bobcats. Now for your Roadrunners. At left wing, number 61, Justin Segal. Number 5 is going to be Bryce Margolis. At center, number 17, Nate Frick, who's wearing a different number. He is number 18. Had to get a different jersey for tonight's game. Don't worry, everything's all right. But Frick will be wearing number 17 tonight. Man in the blue line here is going to be number 4, Braden Piper, also wearing a different number tonight. He's going to be wearing number 4. And number 19, Preston Tafoya back on D. In between the pipes, we have Patrick Loeffler, who's going to be trying to lead the Roadrunners to victory. It's a good warm-up goal there. Got the boys all riled up here. Loeffler did start 15 games last season with a 7-6-0-0 record, 2.72 goals against average, with a .922 save percentage and 1 shutout. He's going to get the nod here, I feel like, for a lot of these games, as I mentioned, after Dylan Romanow departed here. So he's going to be the guy moving forward. You also, behind him, have Caden Biagi, who started 1 game last year, won it with a 2.0 goals against average, .895 save percentage. So we're going to be interesting to see how Coach Reynolds manages that moving forward here. We're about 1 minute out from the start of the game here. The puck drop. We'll have the national anthem and stuff here momentarily. We'll send it down to ice level for that. But for now, we'll hop off the air here. Let you guys enjoy the ambiance of some warm-up hockey here as we get ready to start this season anew. Roadrunners on a quest to get back to regionals, back to nationals, and hopefully bring the title back to the city of Denver. We'll be back after the puck drop here on Price Productions.
Now, Metro State starting lineup. Number 19, Vincent Boyd. Number 4, Braden Piper. Please stand and remove your hats for the national anthem.
Welcome back in, everybody, from the Ice Center at the Promenade here in Westminster, Colorado. I'm Drew Galliard. Alongside me, producer Joey Miller. Joey Miller. I'm going to get that right eventually, Joey, I promise. On camera, we have Douglas Sheffield here. And just wanted to welcome everybody into a brand new season here of Metro State Hockey. As we get ready to get underway here, Metro wearing all blue, all business here with the cream outline. They're skating right to left. Montana State counters with their white jerseys, blue buckets, white, gold, and blue socks, looking snazzy. Again, this is a Montana State team last year, finished 35-3-0-2, and lost in the finals of nationals to Lindenwood University 4-1. We get this game underway here. Roadrunners pick it up in behind their net. Braden Piper with it up the left side, off the boards. He's looking for a long pass to Nate Frick. Frick beats his man, able to hit it back to himself, loses his feet. Back to Margolis. Margolis, far corner. Lost possession of it. Knocked back around the other way. Here comes Tyler Fisher for Montana State. Little 1-2 pass there from Felt to Farina. Back in behind the net. Back goes Piper to get it. Piper up the far side. Dodges a check. Lost a handle on it. Pokes it up to himself, though. Nice little toe drag there in front by Segal. Segal dumps it around behind the net as Piper goes off to get a change here. Picked up in behind the net there for Montana State is Innes. Taken away now by Metro State. Again, the Roadrunners here last year, they lost their second highest leading goal scorer on the season in Calderola, Tanner Calderola, and their top defenseman, Soren Bredesen, and their starting goaltender, Dylan Romanow. So a little bit of change here in the starting lineups for Metro State, but still mostly the same team. As we got our first offside call, picked up again by the Roadrunners. Up the far side, Tillinghast hit up against the boards. Tillinghast leading goal scorer and point scorer for Metro last season. Has a shot in on net by Cale Hall. Counts as a shot on goal here. Back in behind the net, Tillinghast knocked it out to neutral zone. Not the neutral zone, top of the blue line, and now back the other way here for Montana State. McAvoy sent it to Speth, who sends it behind the net. Little one-touch pass. Another good hit in the corner there. That is... Lost the number on that one. I apologize, but it was good hit there by Metro State. I believe that was Cale Hall. As the shot goes wide here. Up the near side boards. Knocked in around behind the net. Over to Tillinghast. Tillinghast back to Hall. Hall up off the boards. Look for Tillinghast. Goes off a body. And knocked up to the neutral zone. Tillinghast just couldn't get his wheels going. He lost his medal. Blade falls out of Tillinghast's skate. And we're going to get a whistle here as his medal just crashed right out of his skate. I see why he wasn't able to pick up that speed. We're going to get a whistle here. 17:57 left to go in the first period of play as Tillinghast is going to have some hardware worked on here. Face-off's going to be the right side of Nikolai Wallery. As McLeod lines up, takes it. He wins it. A little backhanded shot gets flooded away. As we're going to get a hand pass. And another face-off to the right side of Wallery. Good crowd in here for a Thursday night game. Ice Center at the Promenade here in Westminster. Face-off one. Trevino puts a shot on tipped. It just stops. And the follow-up shot in front. It's kicked away. Back the other way now for Montana State. We'll get that right eventually as it gets knocked back in. Chased after there by Fisher. Fisher pressured on there by Nate Frick. Has cross-ice feed. Good break up there by Owen Trevino. He sends it back in behind the net. Wallery stops it. Far side corner now. Montana State trying to get a breakout here. Metro's done a great job keeping the forecheck going here so far. And speaking of which, Braden Piper trying to push up the pressure. In that far side corner, though, Montana State with it. Stolen away and knocked up and out. Icing waved off here as the Bobcats have to go back and fetch it. Braden Hinman behind his own net picks it up, looking for the cross-ice feed, knocked away again, and here come the Roadrunners back the other way. Sent in deep, chased after there by Ethan Rose, far circle. It's his pocket picks and knocked away the other side. Jonas Slater picks it up, hit away, Preston Tafoya back on D. A lot of play here in the neutral zone. Again, Metro doing a really good job so far in the early minutes of this game, keeping the pressure on this Montana State squad, who again came in second last season in nationals. Montana State with it to the point, bouncing puck, knocked up the right side, shot tipped, just goes wide. Taken away again by Farina. Farina puts it on, deflected up and out of play. We'll get another whistle here. We're going to have a face-off to the right side here of Patrick Loeffler. Also want to invite all you fans, hop into that group chat here on YouTube. Love to get your comments, questions. Try and answer them on air. Face-off to the right side of Loeffler. Matt Clift wins the face-off there for the Roadrunners. But good hustle there by the Bobcats. Near side circle. Back to the point. Near circle again. Little backhanded pass. And knocked up and finally out. It's going to be a race there. McLeod trying to get to it. There's going to be no icing. Picked up there by O'Brien. Good hit there by McLeod and behind the net. Puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Sent in off a body. And some numbers here for Montana State. A shot deflected wide. Back up to the neutral zone again. Metro trying to settle it down here. Back the other way. And a collision there at center ice. No call as the puck goes out of play and some extracurriculars there. We're going to get a face-off outside of the blue line here. Actually, right at center ice here, Matt. Face-off one there by Montana State. Sent in deep. Cross-ice feed knocked away. Bobcats team, you can tell, very quick. Able to keep the puck in on that one here. Bouncing up the near side boards. Trying to get it deep. Chased after there by McAvoy. McAvoy not able to get past his check as another little fluttering pass goes down. No icing. Chased after there by Frick. Taken away now by the Bobcats. Near side. Another good hit there. That's Owen Trevino. Right into the neutral zone. Back again and knocked in. That'll roll in on goal. For a technical shot on goal there for Metro State. Shots are two apiece right now. Tucked in behind the net. Loeffler sends it around. Taken away again by Montana State. Far circle. Shot. The blocker save. Sent back in behind the net once again. Ellenson fight off his man. Lost a footing. Picked up and back to the neutral zone. Tillinghast got some new metal in his blade. Able to work at that time. And behind the net. Lost a handle on it though. Good hit up along the boards. That's going to be a penalty. And our first power play of the night is going to go the way of the Bobcats. It's a good hit until body turned around. I believe that was number 19, Wes Innes. Glad he's okay. And again, first power play goes to Montana State. And a face-off to the right side of Loeffler. First real test here for Metro State. Face-off won by the Bobcats. Near circle, looking, backdoor knocked away. Good defensive play there by Preston Tafoya. As the Roadrunners pick it up, they'll send it up and trickles out to the neutral zone. Bobcats playing some dump and chase. Loeffler came out to play it, couldn't get a handle on it. As Bobcats have it in that near side corner. Top of the point, Montana State, near circle, cut into the middle. Side of the cage, near circle. Top of the point, shot deflected again, stopped in front. A good save there by Loeffler. And Montana State unable to capitalize on that rush. They still have a minute 20 left to go on their power play. 13-11 left to go in this first period of play. Still no score. As the Roadrunners on their first penalty kill of the evening. Cross-ice speed picked up. Bobcats near circle, skating in behind the net. That's Bierman. Bierman pumps the brakes, far circle, top of the blue line again. Back to Bierman. Bierman. Turnaround shot, a blocker save. Picked up again there behind the net. To the near side circle. Sutton, top of the point. Far side corner. 45 seconds left to go in this power play. Near circle. Sutton had to turn around, back up top of the point. Here comes Speth. Speth, far circle again. Back to Speth at the point. Far circle, he has some room. Dumps it off, looking. Nobody's there. In behind the net still. 25 seconds. Speth, shot and a blocker. Save, rebound, and a good save by Loeffler. And the net comes off with 19 seconds left to go on the penalty kill for Metro State. Metro State getting outshot 4-2 right now. Face-off won by the Bobcats. Top of the point again. Far circle. Good stick. Back to the point. Bobcats look. Bouncing puck. Knocked in front. Picked up there by McLeod. Had to retreat to his own corner. And unable to clear it. Top of the point again. Shot. Another blocker save. And that'll do it for the penalty kill for Montana State. So Metro 1 for 1 on the PK here so far. As we'll get another whistle to the right side of Loeffler. 1 second left to go on the penalty kill here. Face up tied up, won by the Roadrunners. Sent up the far side by Benish. Sent all the way down. That one will be an icing as well. Face off to the right side of Patrick Loeffler once again. The 5'10", 170-pound junior from Rogers, Minnesota. Face off is still tied up. Taken away there by Tilton. Lost a handle on it. Shot goes in on net. Loeffler with the easy save. Finish the other way. Top of the point. Or excuse me, top of the far side circle. Metro State having a little bit of trouble here just settling things down. The side corner. Good hit there Number 14, Owen Trevino. It's more of a reverse hit. Just laying the shoulder, and will knock his man to the ice, and he'll take a well-deserved change here. This puck goes up, not out of the zone. As another good trade of a hit there in front. Good look there by Braden Piper. Physicality picking up here as we reach the midway point here of this first period. Puck sent in deep, taken away now by Colton Speth. Speth lost a handle on it. Trickles up to the far side corner. Taken away by Speth once again. Down the near side. Lost a handle on it. Ames couldn't settle it down. Speth once again. Chased after him by Margolis. Puck's in up, but not out once again. Sent deep. Margolis coming back to back check. Once again, puck bangs off the boards here. Up and out to the neutral zone. Good defensive throw there by Braden Piper. And another good hit here by Metro State. Back the other way. Frick lost a handle on it. Stolen away. Bobcats with it. Tries to dump it off to Speth. Speth put the shot on, tipped straight up in the air, and taken away now the other way by the Roadrunners. Margolis tried to, little quick deke, ran out of gas here. This puck goes all the way down. No icing. Just past the midway point here of this first period. No score from Westminster, Colorado. Another one-touch pass back the other way. Brandhorst lost a handle on it. Was off his body, stuck in his equipment, taken away the other way now. And back now, the Bobcats. This defensive play there by Cale Hall, able to block that mid-ice feed. Sent up the other way now by Sutton. Sutton gets pushed down, no call. Ethan Rose lost his stick. Puck's going to go in on net. Another save there by Loeffler. Roadrunners getting outshot 5-3 is another hit there along the near side boards. And that'll be a penalty. It's going to be a roughing call here on Montana State. So now the Roadrunners get an opportunity here to start things off on the power play. As it's going to be a roughing call on number 9, Tegan McAvoy, the senior forward for Montana State. Face-off's going to be the right side of Wallery. TJ McLeod taking the face-off for the Roadrunners. Ties his man up, goes to the corner. Picked up by Speth. He's tied up. Roadrunners just trying to get possession of it here, try and set something up on their first power play of the night. But Bobcats come away with it on 2-on-2. Out to the neutral zone, knocked in there by Feltz. Goes to Loeffler. Loeffler plays it. Little saucer pass too far, picked up by Speth. And he'll send it back in the other way and let the Roadrunners regroup. Matt Clift in behind the net to Tillinghast. Tillinghast makes a move here. Lost another footing. Sent in deep. Wallery stops it. Picked up by Speth. Speth knocked away. Tillinghast with it. Far side corner. In behind the net. Here comes Piper. Piper near side back to the point. Matt Clift settles it down. Looking and a shot there by Hank Cash. As the puck goes all the way down here. A minute left to go on the power play for this Roadrunners squad. Breakout coming the other way. Good pass there by Tillinghast. Here comes Cash. Cash into the right circle. Slows things up. Drops it off. Cliff shot and a save. That was a good look there by Matt Cliff, the senior from Broomfield. Roadrunners catching up in shots a little bit. 5-4 now in favor of the Bobcats. And I don't know if you guys can see it at home here, but we have our best boy in the stands here right in front of me. Really cute doggo here. Face off, won by Metro. Can they keep it in? It's tied up now. Chased after there by Owen Savino. 3 Roadrunners there in that corner. Knocked away. Brandhorst chasing after it. He's going to get knocked away from the puck by Fisher, but taken away by the Roadrunners. It's Trevino. Trevino, top of the point now for Rose. Rose, far side. Shot, a blocker save up and out of play. We'll get a whistle here. Face off to the left side of Nikolai Wallery here. 19 seconds left to go on the power play for Metro State. 7:24 left to go in this first period of play. Again, fans, want to invite you to hop in that group chat here on YouTube. Love to answer any questions, comments anybody has about Roadrunners or Bobcats. Oh, see, now I've got the best boy just watching me. Now I'm nervous. Face-off comes out to the neutral zone. Tillinghast with it. One-touch pass to Frick. Back to Tillinghast now at the right side. 7 seconds left to go. Tillinghast centers it and goes off the back of the net. Picked up there by Piper. He ties his man up. Sent up and out to the neutral zone. And back comes Tillinghast. He'll wrap it back all the way down. That one will be an icing with 6:55 left to go. I don't know, Douglas, are you able to get a shot of the team dog here? Right here. Hi, buddy. See, this is the best broadcasting right here, man. Face-off taken away now by Metro. Up the other way. Here comes Matt Cliff trying to get a shot on it. It's blocked in front. Sent back in behind the net. Taken away by the Bobcats now. Touch pass to the neutral zone. Straight of a hit there. Taken away by Roadrunners, and a puck trickles in on Loeffler. That's a good call on just covering that one up with 6.5 left to go. So both teams 0 for 1 start out on the power play here. Left side of Loeffler. Face off tied up and picked up there by Montana State. Up along the near side boards. Knocked away by Margolis, but hit back into the neutral zone, or excuse me, the defensive zone for Metro State. Cross-ice feed picked up. Speth lost a handle on it. We got a 2-on-1 the other way now. Margolis, right circle shot goes wide. And off the boards, up and out of play for a whistle with 6:04 left to go. Face-off going to be to the right side here of Wallery. Bryce Margolis lines up to take the face-off here. Tied up, won by the Roadrunners. Taken away now as the opportunity in front goes wide. A little spinorama there by Segal. Segal ties his man up. Tied up to the right side there of Wallery. Taken away now the other way by Brayton Hinman as the puck was up and all the way down. Loeffler comes out to play it and just barely avoided getting it over the glass. So back the other way. Here come the Bobcats. Right side corner. Drop it in behind the net is Wilkinson. Wilkinson looking in front, loose, knocked up and out of play, or excuse me, out to the neutral zone. With 5.5 left to go in this first period. Still no score. Pass up to the neutral zone. Owen Davis knocks it deep. Loeffler coming out to play it once again. Taken away by Metro. Back the other way now. Peterson throws it in deep. Up the near side boards. Trevino presses. Keeps it in. Sends it down the far side. Tillinghast couldn't get a stick on it. And up the far side boards. Sent up but not out. Still in. Just finally trickles out as the Bobcats send it in deep. Chased after there by Brandhorst. Brandhorst couldn't get it out. Picked up again by Montana State. That far side corner. Now in behind the net. We have a Roadrunners player. That is Twig. Knocked up by Tillinghast. He's out of gas. Excuse me, that's number 9, Cooper Peterson, out of gas. Sent back the other way, off a stick, no icing. So when Trevino chases after it, ties his man up in behind the net. No penalties on that. Here's Tillinghast. He's going to flip it up into the right side, chased after now. That far side corner, Tillinghast comes away with it. He's tied up. Taken away again. Left side's pass blocks. Roadrunners, far circle. Oh, a good bad angle shot there by Tillinghast. Went right through the crease. As bouncing puck stays in. Finally taken away there by Clem. He lost a handle on it, though. And Bobcats unable to get it out here. Tillinghast chasing after it in behind the net. Couldn't settle it down. Finally up the near side. Felt with it. Set up and finally out. We have a 2-on-1 by the Bobcats, but a good defensive play there by Braden Piper, the senior here out of Parker. 3.5 minutes left to go here. As the Roadrunners trying to get something going. Good little deke there in front. Piper couldn't get the shot off, though. Near side corner still. Tyler Fisher comes away with it for the Bobcats. Lost a handle on it, though. Cliff kept it in. Top of the point. A good deep pass there for the Roadrunners. Back up to the point again. Looking at his man on the far side with Matt Cliff just too far behind him. So once again, another cross-ice pass gets knocked away. It's pressed into Foya. Play the other way. Here comes Frick. Looking for a man in front. That was TJ McLeod. Couldn't get a handle on it. 2.5 left to go in this first period of play. No score. Side circle by the Bobcats. Another shot on goal. Montana State still with it. Near side. Bounced it up to the top of the point. Kept it there by Young. Knocked away here by the Roadrunners and able to send it out. They're going to get a full-blown change here. 2 minutes exactly left to go here in this matchup. In this first period, rather, excuse me. Loeffler comes out once again to play it. Unable to keep it in, though. Some speed the other way. And we're going to get a penalty here. Will this be a penalty shot? No, it will not. But it will be a hooking call here as Bryce Margolis caught the defense there and drew the call. 6'2" junior out of Superior, played at Monarch High School. So the second power play of the night here for Montana State. Fans, we also invite you to stick around here for the first intermission report. I'll take you through some of the stats from this first period. Also update you on scores from around the BNHC, as well as the world of sport, professional sports as well. Banish puts a shot on through traffic, knocked away, right circle. Looking, shot tipped, still was in front, covered up there by Wallery. As Ethan Rose was feeling that one. That shot from the far point. Face off to the left side of Wallery. Tied up, loose in front, back to the top of the point. Again, Benish with it. Knocks it off the boards, goes off a body, and back in the defensive zone. Minute 17 left to go here in this one. Coming back the other way. Here comes Benish. Benish sends it deep, takes the hip check. Bunch of bodies converge here on that near side boards. Sends it in deep. Chased after now by Ethan Rose. Couldn't get to it. The Bobcats send it all the way down. Under a minute left to go here in this first period of play. Roadrunners will continue this power play if they don't score here in the next 45 seconds, but only for about 25 seconds or so. Up the right side, Tillinghast with some numbers. Tillinghast lost a handle on it. Sends it all the way around. Nobody there on the near side. And the Bobcats send it back down again. Loeffler dumps it in behind his net to Clift. Clift with 25 seconds left. Speed, Tillinghast now. Right side circle. Drops it, looking, shot, it's blocked. Good look there by Tyler Fisher on TJ McLeod. 14 seconds left to go here in this first period. And now it's back the other way for the Bobcats. With some speed there was Clem. Clem got tied up, lost a handle on it. 3 seconds left to go in this first period. And after the opening 20 minutes of play. Shots are 7-6 in favor of Montana State. Both teams over so far on the power play. 20 seconds remain, though, on the power play here for Metro State. They'll begin the second period with a quick and abbreviated one. Here from the Westminster Ice Center, or excuse me, Ice Center at the Promenade in Westminster. Never get that right. As we have no score through one period of play. Again, fans, welcome you to stick around to the broadcast here. Bring you the first intermission report. These stats here from the opening 20 minutes of play and some scores from around the league and around the world of sports as well. We'll be right back here from the Ice Center at the Promenade, Westminster on Price Productions. Welcome back in, everybody, here from the Ice Center at the Promenade in Westminster, Colorado. I'm Drew Galliard here, producing next to me, Joey Miller, alongside on camera, Douglas Sheffield, and good first 20 minutes of play here for the Roadrunners against the runners-up in last year's Nationals as the Bobcats lost 4-1 to Lindenwood University. After that first period of play, both teams each with a power play opportunity. Montana State still out shooting Metro State by a number of 7-6. So not too crazy. A lot of back and forth, a lot of neutral zone play there for both teams. Not able to get anything going. Metro still on an abbreviated power play here as we begin the second period of play. They'll have about 20 seconds left. So some time to keep it up, but obviously not a whole lot. So, you know, in that first period of play, you saw why Metro State is good. They have very good forecheck. They're a lot quicker on the defensive side of the game. And, man, they have some size. There's some big boys up there in Montana State. But counter that with Metro State. You know, I want to take a second and kind of go through the roster here as well. Bryce Margolis, a junior from Colorado, from Superior, Colorado. Charlie Bennett, the sophomore from Westminster. Frank Cash, freshman from Breckenridge. Jackson Tillinghast, he's going to be a senior. And he's from Louisville here in Colorado. Cooper Peterson, sophomore from Breckenridge. Ethan Rose, a freshman from Littleton. Owen Trevino, sophomore from Arvada. John Schumacher, I couldn't get his stuff. I apologize, John. Nate Frick as a freshman. He's from Thornton. Preston Tafoya, junior from Pueblo. Joseph Kuzminski, a junior from Aurora. Mason Labuglio, a freshman from Littleton. TJ McLeod's a senior from Broomfield, Colorado. Colton Goritza, a junior from Windsor. Cale Hall, a junior from Denver. Jackson Brandhorst, a junior from Parker. Zach Jensen, sophomore from Thornton. Braden Piper, a senior from Parker. Matt Clift, a senior from Broomfield. Mateo Martinez, a sophomore from Thornton. Justin Segal, a junior from Conifer. Aiden Tilton, sophomore from North Glen. And Patrick Loeffler, as I mentioned earlier, junior from Rogers, Minnesota. A lot of homegrown boys here for Metro State. You love to see that as well. And, you know, it means a lot to them playing here in their home state as well. Moving forward, matchups around the league. Unfortunately, the internet here is a little bit spotty, so we don't have updated scores. I apologize about that. But a game everybody should be watching here, a couple of them. University of Providence taking on DU. Again, Division II ACHA. That game should be getting underway here in a few moments. Montana played CU Boulder earlier this afternoon out in CU. We'll have to see we can figure out what the final score of that one was as well. In the NFL, Seahawks all over the Cardinals right now, 20-6 with 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Preseason hockey, though, right back at it. The Avs with a 5-1 win over the Utah Mammoth. They got 4 goals in the second period, including 2 from Gavin Brindley and 2 from Tristan Nielsen to get that win over the Mammoth. Some other NHL scores tonight. Speaking of the Mammoth, they're up 1-0 on the Golden Knights late in the first. That's the only game still going on. Red Wings beat the Sabres 5-2. Islanders over the Rangers 5-4. Capitals all over the Flyers 5-1. Maple Leafs put up 7 on the Canadiens 7-2. And the Stars with a 5-2 win over the Minnesota Wild. I know we're all excited for the NHL to get back underway. I know I am as well. Baseball season still going on. The Rockies still playing for right now. Obviously, just barely missed the playoffs. I know it's heartbreaking, but so the Rockies taking on the Mariners right now, who just won the AL West as of yesterday. They got a Mariners with a 3-0 lead on the Rockies in the bottom of the fourth there. And again, for Metro State here tonight, you're taking on a very good Montana State team. No score after the opening 20 minutes of play. Can't really be too upset about that if you're Metro. You lost a couple guys in the exhibition in the preseason as well. Your top defenseman, and talked to Coach Reynolds before the game about that impact, and it's tough. You lose somebody before the regular season starts. It's that next man up mentality, and I know this Metro State team's trying to find a way to keep that mentality going here. So, got a lot of hockey left, a lot of hard-nosed hockey left, again, for Metro. You got to settle things down, take advantage of this 20-second power play you get here, take it in deep, try and settle things down, and get ready to go. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll bring you Puck Drop here, minute and a half away from the ice center at the Promenade here at Price Production. All right, welcome back in here, everybody, from the ice center of the Promenade in Westminster, Colorado. I am Drew Gallier. Thank you guys so much for joining us here tonight. After one period of play, no score between Montana State and Metro State. Did see we had a couple comments here in the chat during that first period of play. Erica, thank you. Go Road Runners. As for you, John, why is Montana State the Bobcats, or they're not proper enough to be the Robert Cats? You got to take that one up in school, man. I have no idea. I'm UNC Bears alumni. We're just the Bears. That's all I got for you. And in reaction to your fantasy team, yeah, Marvin Harrison's having a rough one, rough season, but I don't take Harrison usually until the 5th or 6th round. So we'll see what happens. But Seahawks in control of that game with 10 minutes or so left to go. So, John, I wish you luck. Sorry for ruining your fantasy season. All right, getting ready here for the face-off. 20 seconds left on the clock for the power play here for Metro State. I'll be going left to right now. Some good chatter here going on for the face-off. Love to see it. Metro State on the feet, on the bench, making some noise here. 20 seconds left in the power play here. As TJ McLeod face off, back out to the neutral zone. Flipped, sends it up far side. Looking to cut towards the middle. Bobcats send it all the way down with 5 seconds left to go in their power play here. Get shots on net there in that first period of play, 7-6 in favor of Montana State. Swaffer comes out, sends it up the far side boards. Over to Hank Cash. Cash also wearing a different number here tonight, in front of the 16. Talked to Coach Reynolds a little bit before the game here, just switching up some jersey numbers, waiting on some new threads, I believe. Hands pass thrown away, and a shot saved there by Loeffler. We'll get a whistle here. 19:09 to go in the second. Also wanted to update everybody on the booth staff here. Obviously, our producer sitting next to me, Joey Miller. Big thank you to him. Douglas Sheffield on camera doing a great job as always. And don't know if you guys all saw our studio, our broadcast dog here is another shot kicked away is Bailey. Spends a lot of time here at the rink. And we have an odd man rush the other way now. Metro State, right side, right circle, looking to the front. Centered in, just goes wide, goes off the feet there of the Roadrunners. Unable to sink it home. Another centering feed kicked away. Bobcats back the other way. That was the best rush of the night so far for the Roadrunners. shot kicked away, goes wide. Sent back out to the neutral zone. Bobcats will get a change. Sent in deep. Shot on goal, though, for the Roadrunners. He'll take it. Get it. Back the other way from Bobcats. Sends it in, goes wide. Chased after there by Ellingson behind the net. Stolen away by the Roadrunners. Cross-ice feed intended for Peterson. Just a little too far. Taken away by Colby Speff. Notice as well, Speff kind of the heartbeat of this defensive squad for the Bobcats. Playing a pretty darn good game back on defense. That's knocked away once again. Stolen back by the Bobcats. He's offside. And a couple of players intersect with each other. Knocked in deep there by Ethan Rose. He'll go off for a change, as well as most of the Roadrunners as well. Sent in deep there by Brandhorst. Picked up again by the Bobcats. It's Liam O'Brien. Set up and all the way down. This will be an ice. No, it will not. Two players collide in that far side circle. Margolis tries to get it out. Unable to. It's back in the far side circle. Wraps up in near boards. Taken away by the Bobcats. Down in behind the net is Wilkinson. Wilkinson taken down. No call. It's on Montana State side 1-1. As once again, pretty good crowd here tonight for a Thursday evening. It's Montana State controlling it right now. Top of the point, Hinman lost the handle on it, sends it in deep. Slater tried to knock it around, unable to. Back to Hinman. Hinman, back to Spieth. Lost a handle on it, kept in by Hyman, excuse me. To that far side corner. Away with this Wilkinson. Wilkinson, back into the point. Little shot went wide. Taken by Hinman now. Again, top of the point. He'll send it in. Knocked down in front. Still loose. Little pass in front, knocked away. Finally up off the boards and out of play. That one will be an icing here with 16:21 left to go in the second period of play. Another change in numbers tonight as well. Mason Labuglio, we're in number 71 here tonight. Started that 2-on-1 earlier in this period for the Roadrunners. Puck rattles in on Waffler. We'll get a whistle here. 16:07 left to go. Face off to the left of Waffler. Quinn lines up to take it for the Bobcats. TJ McLeod on the other side for the Roadrunners. Face off won by the Roadrunners. Taken away now by Trevino behind him. Trevino's pass knocked up and out the other way. We have a 3-on-2 now for the Roadrunners. Far side. Shot blocker save. Knocked out and kept in though. Good hustle there by Benish. Good forecheck in here. TJ McLeod, captain of this Roadrunner squad. And we've got a delayed penalty coming up here. It's going to be on Metro State. Be a cross check here on number 6, Charlie Benish. So second power play of the night for Montana State. Still no score in this hockey game. 15:40 left to go. Face off to the left of Loeffler. Ellingson lost the face-off. Picked up by the Roadrunners. Near side corner. Off the linesman. Excuse me. Back up to the point. Montana State with it. With a one-touch pass. Right circle. Looking. Shot blocked in front. Good save there by Zach Jensen. Montana State still with it. Wilkinson lost a handle on. Pick back again to the slot. Cuts in. Speff. Wilkinson. Wilkinson, near side. Speth, top of the point. Shot blocked again. And backhanded up, out. Not all the way, though. Not far enough for Metro to get it changed. The other way, Metro with it. A little fluttering shot in on net, but that's an offensive zone face-off, and a shot on goal. We'll take it. 1 minute and 3 seconds left to go on the second power play here for Montana State. Face-off won by Montana State. One more number change for you guys here in this one. Colton Gorsuch is number 20 tonight. Shot in on net. Loeffler tries to clear it, unable to. Still taken away now to 2-on-1 for Metro. Off the right-hand side. Looking in front. Shot to save. Pops out for a moment. But Wallery will eat it. That was Braden Piper with a good shot from the far side circle. He had Cooper Peterson with him. Decided to go for the shot. At 36 seconds left to go on the power play for Montana State, but another shorthanded shot for Metro. We're up to 10 shots here so far. 10-9 in favor of Metro, actually. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. Up the far side for Montana State. They'll send it back in. Loeffler tries to play it, unable to get there. Felt up to the top of the point. Taking away Innes. Innes drops it off. Felt near circle. Innes, far circle. One touch pass in front, still loose, knocked away. Kept in by Montana State. Tillinghast goes for the check. Unable to come away with it. Top of the point. Kick save, rebound. They score. That's going to be a power play goal here for Montana State. As the initial shot was saved by Loeffler. And just unable to control the rebound. Easy goal there for the Bobcats. And looks like Vincent Felt, number 15, was the first one through the handshake line at the 6:19 mark. We get the assist for you. Have to wait on the assist there, but that goal scored by Vincent Phelps. It's on a power play as well. So, Metro, not the start you wanted here in the second period of play. Another shot goes high and wide. They trail the Bobcats 1-0. Top of the point again. Bobcats, all the momentum right now. Another fluttering shot goes wide. Picked up there by Farina. Farina checked off the puck. Bobcats still with possession of it. To Speth. Excuse me, on Tyler Fisher. Knocked out to the neutral zone. Little 12:50 left to go in the second period. So still plenty of time for the Roadrunners here. This is a very good Bobcats team. Another good collision there in behind the nets. TJ McLeod. Bobcats keep a hold of it, though. Top of the point, Slater. Far circle, looking. Slater in the middle, and it's knocked away. Well, I'll tell you, the one thing Metro is doing very well at here so far tonight is getting in front of those shots. Top of the point, lost the handle on it, sends it back in deep. Up again, Slater up the far board. Slater still with it, comes free. Another shot tipped in front, just went wide. A good look there for Montana State. Dropped it off, Spieth with it. Centering feed, shot kicked away. Spieth with it, far side corner. Back up top of the blue line. Fluttering puck tipped in front, knocked away there by Loeffler. As the Bobcats, a lot of time in the offensive zone here. Not what you want. Spieth with it. Sends it back in behind the net. It's Wilkinson. Drops it off. Back up to the point again. Harder shot. They score. Boy, it looks like it got tipped off The defenseman Charlie finished on that one. As the Bobcats take a 2-0 lead. Colby Speed, the sophomore defenseman, is going to get credit for that goal. Stolen away again by Montana State. 2-on-1. Dropped off. Good defensive play by the Roadrunners. That was number 20, Holt Gorsuch. 2-on-1 the other way now. Dropped off shot. Kick save. And we're going to get a whistle here. It's going to be a penalty call, cross-check on Montana State. So now here's an opportunity for Metro to get back in this hockey game. One thing, too, to really keep an eye out. Nikolai Wallery, the junior here for Montana State, loves to come out of the crease. Loves to cut down those angles. You got to take advantage of that if you're Metro State. Look for the quick passes. Pull him out of that crease. Good opportunity now for Metro to get on the board here. They need it. As they're trailing 2-0 here at the 11:01 mark of this second period. Face-off won by Spieth, goes off a body and all the way down. Chased after now by Rose. Rose lost a handle and lost a footing on it as well. Good little play there by Clem. Clem sends it back out to the defensive zone. Good PK here so far for the Bobcats. As that one sent up and all the way down once again. Patrick Loeffler coming out to play it. Loeffler gets it stolen away and it's loose in front. Scary situation of events there. Sequence of events, rather. Now back the other way. Here come the Roadrunners. Another low shot, kicked it, goes wide. That was Trevino. Metro's got to set something up here. Trevino in behind the net, settling it down. Lost a handle on it. Rose drops it back off. Far corner to the middle. A shot, and it goes off a body. Near side corner, Trevino. Trevino couldn't get to it. Puck goes all the way down. With a minute left to go in this power play. And another forecheck here by Ellingson for Montana State. Lost a handle on it. Ellingson again. Quick deke to himself, back in behind the net. Toe drag to the middle, gets kicked away there by Benish. Ellingson still in behind the net. Back pass there. So he wasn't there to receive it. The puck goes up into the netting and out of play. Boy, this forward check for Montana State is relentless. Even strength, penalty kill, doesn't seem like it matters. They have a 2-0 lead here on the penalty kill. Cloud's going to line up, take the face-off to the right side of Loeffler. 39 seconds left to go, but it's won by Montana State. Kept in, top of the point. Shot goes high and wide. Still taken by the Bobcats. Tillinghast knocked down, no call. Back the other way here for Metro State. Near side, Matt Cliff, he's knocked off the puck. Rattles in and down all the way out. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. Loeffler comes out to play it. Loeffler started 15 games last season, had a 7-6 0-0 record. 2.72 goals against average. Playing pretty well here tonight. Both those goals, not a whole lot you can do about them. Penalty has expired now. Metro 0 for 3 on the power play, but still have it in the offensive zone as of right now. All the way. Top of the point. Looking. Shot. Tip attempt. Tony Haas couldn't get a stick on that as it goes right into the breadbasket there, but another shot on goal there for Metro State. Brand Horse lines up, take the face off. Bouncing puck, tied up, taken away now by Schumacher. Excuse me, that was Ethan Rose. Puck tied up in that near side corner there. Excellent work by our cameraman Douglas Sheffield here. puck still kept in the offensive zone, taken away now by Hinman. Hinman got his pocket picked, but now back the other way for the Bobcats. Cross-ice speed, he's looking for Weisenberger. There, tape pass there. Now back in behind the net, Peterson chasing after him. Taken away by Brandhorst. Brandhorst knocked off the puck, taken away by Speed. Speed sends it in deep. 8 minutes left to go in the second period of play. Some numbers here for the Roadrunners. Up the neutral zone. Peterson. It's a handle on it. Dropped it off. Roadrunners with it. Top of the point. Sends it in low. Wrap it around the back of the net. Frick with it. Sends it back up the near side boards. Chased after by Benish. Keeps it in. Frick with it. Lost a handle on it. Near side. Way by Montana State. Kept in. Shot. Tipped it. It's just a little too high. But man, Wallery could not see that. Did drop it. Able to find it and cover it up once again. 7:24 left to go. Good chances here for Metro, just unable to sneak anything home here. Tillinghast lines up, take the face off. Left side of Wallery. Won by Montana State. Fisher picks it up. It up to neutral zone. Little one-touch pass here the other way. Young. Shot goes high and wide. Excuse me, that was Hayden Clem. Taken away now, Felt. Still loose in front. Poked at. And we get the whistle here, and we're going to have some extracurriculars here. Good job by Loeffler following that puck and falling on it. 7:04 left to go here in the second. Have a face off to the right side of Loeffler. Off. One by the Bobcats. Kept in. Right side. Knocked away. Down the right side. Tillinghast just couldn't get a stick on it. Puck goes in again. Loeffler sends it behind the net. Back to himself. Poked away. Bird tries to send it up to the neutral zone. Get out of the air was Labuglio. Tillinghast takes a big hit here. Gets up, he's all right. The other way now, Montana State. And here comes Tillinghast. Tillinghast lost another handle. He's shaken up. He's heading back to the bench here. Montana State trying to control the breakout. Back the other way, Ellingson. Near side, drops it off, looking, right circle, shot, kicked away, comes out. Nice rebound control there. And Piper. Side speed, hit up. No icing. For Aiden Piper, near side corner, drops it off. Looking for Frick. Frick lost the handle on it. Taken away now by the Bobcats. Middle, shot, kicked away by Loeffler. Boards stolen away now. Frick with it. He gets checked off the puck there. Outside the defensive zone. Metro State's having trouble bringing together good plays here. Golis. Good check there. Coming away with it. It's Metro State. That far side. Enos. Bouncing puck. Stolen away. Frick with it. Got two men on it, tries to drop it off. Nobody there. The other way, Seagal trying to get it. Neutral zone, Gorsuch, shot, tipped in front. Controlled by the Bobcats, now back the other way. Side, stayed on, looking far circle, a little too far, tipped in front. A good save there by Loeffler. As we get a whistle, 4:41, let's go here. In the second period, 2-0 in favor of the Bobcats. Face off the left side of Laughlin. Won by the Roadrunners. Near boards. Clift fighting for it, able to knock it back into the defensive zone for the Bobcats. Getting behind the net, Hinton. Sends it up, a little chop there, nothing there. Now the Bobcats with some room. Poke check there by Loeffler. Good play. Back up out to the neutral zone. There wasn't a lot of room there anyway for Spencer Wilkinson, but Loeffler didn't stick out. Wilkinson kicking a which shot off a stick, up and out of play. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the second period. Want to give a thanks and a shout out to all the sponsors here for Metro State. Optimex Sports, Game Ready Fitness, Ryan House, Bocce Beer and Brats, and of course Price Productions, providing us with all of our broadcast equipment. Big thank you to Brendan Price. And also a big shout out as well to sponsor of the ice rink here, Bender's Bar and Grill. Colorado area, come check out a game here. Sit up at the bar. Game. This puck rattles in all the way down. That'll be an icing call here. 3:40 left to go. Face off to the left side of Wallery. On the way there by Tyler Fisher. Up the far side, we got some room now for the Bobcats. Pump the break, right circle, kick save. Taken away by Montana State. Runners to get it out. Once again, sport check by Montana State is relentless. Tough game number 1 here for the Roadrunners. Getting played in those 3 2/3 preseason games against CU and CSU's Division I team. Metro looking to improve on an 18-11-0-0 record last season. Did make it to regional, did make it to national. Lots to improve on. Is another shot on goal. Get another whistle here. .16 shot on goal here for Montana. 12 for Metro State. Face-off won by Metro, taken by Trevino. Other team there in the corner, comes away with it. It's stolen by the Bobcats, shot kicked away, still loose. Wrapping around, and Trevino, it's still loose, and they finally blew it dead. We have a couple players tangled up on the netting, it looks like. That's why. That puck was loose, but shot by the referees there. 2:45 left to go in the second period. Fans, we might just stick around here for the second intermission report. The highlights here from this second period, as well as score updates from around the world of sports. Again, pretty good crowd here tonight for a Thursday night, watching the Roadrunners play. We have quite a few fans here to my left, came from Montana. Welcoming all the viewers as well, watching from Montana. You guys for tuning in. Good game from the Bobcats so far, as I just got smoked with a puck. Boy, if I had a nickel. Sorry, Coach, I'm keeping that one. First one of the season. 2:35 left to go in the second period. I'm going to get home. Joey, my wife's going to be like, you don't need any more pucks in the house. Face-off won by Montana State. Taken away, though, by the Roadrunners. By the net. Zach Jensen. Jensen's tied up. Taken away. Outside speed. Tillinghast. Looks like he's feeling better. Turnover in front. Shot and another save there by Loeffler. again, they're down 2-0 here. Loeffler's playing a heck of a game. Both of those goals, the first one was just a bad rebound. That was a little rough, but that other one, the second one from the point, not much to do on that. Loeffler is playing very well. 5'10" junior from Rogers, Minnesota. Face-off won by the Roadrunners, sent up and finally out. Is that going to be an icing? Yes, it will. Another whistle here with 2:10 left to go. It's like that face-off's going to get moved to the left side there of Loeffler. Tied up, taken away now by the Roadrunners. Dumped in. Chased after by O'Brien. Bryan lost a handle on it. Roadrunners tied up in that near side corner. Bryan checked into the boards there, taken away by the Roadrunners. Up to the point, kept in. Bryan looking towards the middle, shot off the skates. It's like a Wilkinson as he rattles it around that far side. Sent up but not out, taken away by Wilkinson. He'll move it out to neutral zone. With a little deep there. Wilkinson with some speed, right side, little toe drag. Cut his way through, loose puck, another toe drag shot off the body. It looks like they're of Braden Piper. And sent all the way down. No icing though, with 1:20 left to go in this second period. Bringing it over the net, drop pass, shot, tip, they score. Shot goes off of Loeffler's glove. He couldn't corral it, circles in. And with 1:14 left, it is a 3-0 lead, Montana State. Goal scorer was here. And they're going to give that goal to number 13, Jake Perrin. It's another shot saved there by Loeffler. Got some extracurriculars there. 1:03 left to go here in the second period. We have a 3-0 lead for Montana State. You're the Roadrunners here going into the game, the third period, excuse me, and the game tomorrow afternoon. You've got to try and get a goal on the board here. Face off, taken by the Roadrunners. Cross-ice feed, Ethan Rose wasn't looking for it. 1 minute left to go here in this second period of play. Still unable to get it out. One touch pass, right circle. Loose in front, behind the net. Near circle dropped off. Stolen away now by the Roadrunners, coming back the other way. That's Farley Benish, and that's an offside call with 30 seconds left to go. Face-off's going to be to the left side here of Nikolai Wallery. Out of the zone for the offside. It's off one there by Metro. Then 30 seconds left to go. Sent in deep, no icing. Chased after there by Innes. Far side, McAvoy sends it up and out. 2-on-1 now for the Bobcats. Cutting to the middle. Good hit there by Braden Piper. 10 seconds left to go. Montana State still with it. Cross-check there behind the net. We're going to have some extracurriculars here as Preston Tafoya is wrapped up. 3 seconds left to go. I believe he's wrapped up there with number 17, Ben Sutton, the freshman forward for Montana State. Sutton's headed to the box, as well as Preston Tafoya. We're going to play some 4-on-4 here with 3.9 or 5-on-4, excuse me. Montana State did get a penalty there on that. Oh, excuse me. It is going to be 4-on-4 here for 2 minutes. So 3 seconds here to end this second period of play, and then to start the third, we'll have 4-on-4 hockey as the face-off win is signed. After 2 periods of play here, Metro State's got some work to do in the final 20. They trail 3-0. Montana State Bobcats. Again, fans, invite you to stick around here for the second intermission report, take you through everything going on in this one, as well as around the world of sports. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll bring you that second intermission report live here from Westminster, Colorado. Here on Stuff. Welcome back, and everybody, from the Ice Center Promenade here in Westminster, Colorado. I'm Drew Gallier. Alongside me, Joey Miller, our producer, Douglas Sheffield on camera, and our broadcast doggo Bailey down here in the stand. Apologies for the late intermission report here. I was on a chat with some very nice Montana State fans, and some of the boys were actually Colorado natives playing for Montana State, so that was kind of cool to hear and hear the stories. So apologies for the late one here, but let's get you to the stats here really quick. Montana State leads 3-0 after 3 goals there in that second period. The 6:19 mark, number 15, Vincent Felt, got the Bobcats on the board, make it 1-0. Couple minutes after that, 2 minutes 23 seconds to be specific, Colby Spaeth, the sophomore defenseman, made it 2-0 from the top of the point. Following that up with 1 minute and 16 seconds left, number 13, the senior forward Jake Parent, made it 3-0 for Montana State. And Metro getting outshot in this one 20-12, 0 for 3 on the power play. Montana State 1 for 2 on their power play opportunity. So a lot of work left to do for Metro State in this third period of play. But as I mentioned, going into the game tomorrow, you've got to get a goal here tonight. You absolutely have to try and break this goose egg and give you a little momentum going into the game tomorrow. And just try to build something. Try to make something work here as the Roadrunners playing very well. And as I mentioned there, Patrick Loeffler is playing a great game in net. 2 of those goals you can't really control. That shot from the point and then that last one there by Parent. Not a whole lot you can do. So Loeffler, keep doing what you're doing. Metro State's got to get some momentum here and figure out what's going on. And try, like I said, you got to find the back of the net. It's a tough schedule here for the Roadrunners. They play again tomorrow against Providence at 3:15 Mountain Time, and then Montana on Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I unfortunately won't be able to make those games, but we will leave you in very capable hands as we get ready here for the third period of play from Westminster, Colorado. We'll update you real quick on the football score in case you missed it. Arizona made it a game. They tried. But the Seahawks able to come away with a 23-20 victory. And John, if you're still tuned in here, buddy, Marvin Harrison, 6 receptions, 66 yards, and a touchdown. I'm going to assume that's why he's going to ruin your fantasy season. But I just want to give you an update on that as well. As we head into the third period of play here. And the Rockies losing 6-1 in the middle of the 7th as well. Roadrunners huddled up here. And trying to get something going here. We're going to play 4-on-4 hockey for 1:57. Opens up the ice a little bit. Yeah, Metro's got to get a goal here. As Zach Jensen lines up to take the face off. Won by Montana State. Back the other way now. Bobcats. Kick it in. Farina. In behind the net. He's double team. Picked up again. Hayden Clem. Clem with it. Tries to make a toe drag. Able to keep with it. Clem. Speedster. Poked away. Comes loose. Clem still with it. Looking towards the point. Set drops it back. Looking in front. Kicked away there by Loeffler. Top of the point again. Far side. Knocked up, back out the other way. A couple players collide. Right at the blue line there. Linesman trying to get out of the way. Rose took a hit. Pass there to Zach Jensen. Jensen goes down, and we're going to have a 4-on-3 power play here for Metro State. Going to be an interference call. Number 55, that's Braden Hinman, the freshman defenseman for the Bobcats. So again, your Metro State here, you need one, no matter what. A power play goal wouldn't hurt here. It's face-off won by the Bobcats. Poked away, though. Gapped in by Piper. Piper, top of the point. Far circle. Cliff lost a handle on it. Piper, back to Cliff. Cliff with a lot of room. Dumps it off, looking. Shot in the glove, save. Good look there by TJ McLeod. As the first shot of the third period goes to Metro State. Their fourth power play opportunity of the evening. Cloud steps up, wins the face-off. Taken away. Cliff with it, gets called down, no call. Ball comes out to the neutral zone, chased after once again. Ain't Cash. Cash with it. Sends it up the near side. Over to McLeod. McLeod near circle. McLeod looking in front, shot kicked away. Up to Cliff. Cliff sends it low. Chased after there, Piper. Back up to the top of the point. Cash, far side. Cliff, shot, blocked. To Cliff again. Far circle. Drops it off. Stick checking. Back behind the net. Piper with it. Piper, center. Shot, blocker save, loose in front. Still bouncing. Still losing. Right circle. Back to the left circle. And unable to keep it in. Now back the other way. Here comes Clem. Clem in the near side. Centers it. Poked away there by Loeffler. And back the other way with numbers are the Roadrunners. Over the blue line. Right circle. Driving to the net. Backhanded shot goes high and wide. Knocked out by the Bobcats. Back in the other way. Right circle. Takes it in behind the net. That's Weisenberger. Weisenberger checked on the puck. Still with it. Sends it around the near side. Chased after by McAvoy. McAvoy sends it all the way down. There'll be a shot on goal there for Montana State. Short-handed. 10 seconds left to go on the power play for Metro State. Near side, Trevino drops it off. Near circle. Trevino with it. Dumps it off behind the net. Taken away by Jensen. Jensen, far boards. Top of the point. Tapped in. That was a late offside whistle. That shot on goal won't count. 17:04 left to go the third period. And Metro State's now 0 for 4 on the power play. Off one by Metro, lost a handle on it. Back into the left side of Loeffler, the corner. Picked away, picked up by Ellingson. Ellingson was behind the net, looking towards the point, sends it up. Seth, right circle, another shot, goes high and wide up that far side. By the Roadrunners again, but unable to get anything with it. Worcester, cross-ice speed, stolen away again there by Spett. Far side now from the Bobcats. Shot, it goes low and wide. That's to take Loeffler by surprise a little bit. It's bouncing the puck all the way down. Spett chasing after it. Spett lost a footing on it, but great job keeping it back to himself. Lost his footing again, and we're going to get a penalty on that. It's going to be a hooking call. Bryce Margolis. So Montana State on their third power play of the night. They've already got one, the first goal of the game for that one. Face-off's going to be the right side of Loeffler. One by Metro State, sent up but not out. Top of the point, right circle, looking. Toe drag in front, bouncing puck sent all the way down here by the Roadrunners penalty killers. Specifically Cooper Peterson here. Sophomore from Breckenridge. Down the right side, here comes McAvoy. McAvoy drops it off, looking for Farina. Farina in behind the net. Farina drops it in front. Picked up again by Felt. Top of the point, looking. Shot blocked. What a block there. By Metro, they have numbers. 2-1 the other way, and overskated the puck was Cooper Peterson. As the Roadrunners had a 2-on-1 opportunity there. Peterson just lost sight of the puck. Sent in. Loeffler coming out to play it. Minute left to go on the penalty kill here for Metro State. Puck's in up and out to neutral zone, picked up by Speth. Sent in. Loeffler comes out, grabs a handle on it, sends it up the far boards, knocked down by Ellingson. Ellingson with it. Get behind the net. You send it towards the middle. Poke checked away. Kept in by the Bobcats. Far side, back door. Lost a handle on it. Sutton had a wide open net. Speth with it. Back to Sutton. Looking. Shot. Blocked it. And it stays in. Bobcats with it. To the center. And that pass too far for Wilkinson. 25 seconds left to go in this penalty kill. At the far side, here come the Bobcats to the middle. Looking. Shot. Save. Gets away to the far side. Can't get it though. 5 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Bobcats. Far corner, we're back at even strength now. Far circle, looking towards the middle. Knocked away there by Peterson. Bobcats still in control here. Top of the point, looking, right circle. The pass go in behind the net. The Ellingson, right of the net, shot, glove save. Back up to Spieth. Spieth up that far boards. Back in behind the net. Ellingson with it again. Back to Spieth, far corner. Spieth looking towards the middle. That pass is blocked once again. Montana State all over Metro right now. Picking off with its own. To the middle. Another poke checked away. And no, not out. Finally comes out to the neutral zone. Chased away by Clips. Back the other way. That was Buglia. $12:54 left to go in this one. Metro State trails 3-0. And if you're the Roadrunners, you've got two other hard games coming up this week, and you want to try and get a goal here. As Bobcats had a man in front, but another good defensive play by the Roadrunners. I'll tell you one thing, too. I mentioned this earlier in the game. Metro State's doing a great job getting in front of shots and blocking passing lanes. And Loeffler playing well in between the pipes. Another block in front. It's out to Piper. Piper looking down the middle. Aiming for Labuglio. Couldn't get to it. Far side. Fisher with it. Fisher looking towards the middle. Blocked away again. The shot. It goes wide. Bouncing puck. And he was looking for Ethan Rose, but it's just knocked down by Ellingson. Bobcats come back the other way. One touch pass off the boards and down. No icing. As Wallery was thinking about coming out to play it. Touch pass goes in the zone. Loeffler comes out to play it behind his own net. Lost a handle on an open net. Good defensive play there by Owen Trevino. Back the other way. Metro State with some numbers. Poked up in front. And we got a man going down. That'll be a power play coming up as Margolis gets hooked down. 11:26 left to go in the third period. Metro State's going on their fifth power play of the evening. Again, 0 for so far right now, 0 for 4. John with the live betting odds here in the chat. Roadrunners plus 4.5 looking good. Wish we were up by 4.5. Shot goes wide. Goes all the way down. Again, the Roadrunners' fifth power play here of the evening, 0 for 4. Find the back of the net. The far side with speed is Brandhorst. Brandhorst drops it off, looking in front. Brandhorst picks it up, near corner. Chased after, back in behind the net. Brandhorst looking, centering feed. It goes off a body and out to the neutral zone. Chased after is Matt Clips. Minute 15 left on the power play. Cliff with some speed here, out of defensive zone. Just captain here for this Roadrunners team. He had to tag up. Cloud tries to knock it over, and 2-on-1 now. Montana State. Bad angle shot goes through the crease. And now the other way. Cliff. Little saucer pass knocked down. Cliff again with it. Takes a hit in neutral zone. Able to send it down. 45 seconds left to go. Power play. Cliff a little frustrated. Roadrunners fans here getting restless. They're looking for their team's first goal of this new season. Got the other way with some speed. Here comes Jensen. Jensen looking front. One-timer just knocked away. Couldn't get settled down there as Peterson. Top of the point. Another shot. Tipped and it kicked wide. Far corner. Faced after again is Peterson. Picked up. Right circle. Looking shot crossbar. Roadrunners with a little juice here. 3 seconds left to go on the power play. In behind the net, Trevino. Trevino comes free. In front. Backhanded just wide. Oh, and we had head first collision there in that far corner. Looks like that was Peterson. Glad he's okay. Good sequence of events there for Metro State. They do go over, but already 6 shots on goal in the third period for Metro State. Boy, what a sequence of event there. You had 2 good opportunities and one right off the crossbar by Trevino. .907 left to go in the third period of play. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Drew Galliard, producer here. Joey Miller on cameras, Douglas Sheffield. And our broadcast booth dog, Bailey. He's taking a nap down there on the stand. And we're going to get a timeout here from Coach Brady Reynolds. 9:07 left to go. I'm going to try and keep up that momentum here if you're Metro State. And a shout out here from Costco here. Keep pushing, fellas. That's exactly it. Said you don't need 3 at once. You need 1 3 times. Can't get that way unless you find the back of the net one time. Break the scoop save. And you know what? I'll say it. Shut out, shut out, shut out, shut out. Sorry, Montana State fan. Coach Reynolds in that huddle trying to draw something up here. I want to thank everybody who's tuning in here late on this Thursday night. We really appreciate it. I want to thank our sponsors once again here for Metro State, Optimex Sports, Game Ready Fitness, Grindhouse Bocce Beer, and Broads, and Force Price Productions. Kept in by Metro, tipped, and it goes wide. Block pass in front. Yeah, now the Roadrunners playing pretty hard forecheck. Picked up there by Denham Young. And up and out. Bobcats with it. 1-on-1. Right circle. Drops it. Looking. Good defensive play there by Margolis. He lost a mitt there right in the slot. Loose in front. Shot into what a diving save. Block. Nate Frick. Another shot. Another block. Excuse me, that's Preston Tafoya with those back-to-back blocks. missing a mitt. Someone's missing a twig here as the puck gets bounced out, poked away. Good forecheck there by TJ McLeod, the captain. Couldn't get any help. 8 minutes left to go in this one. McLeod knocks it back behind the net. He was looking for Hank Cass. Bobcats back the other way. Still got some laundry out there. Still in behind the net. Sutton with it. Sutton near corner. Drops it off. Chased after is McAvoy. Metro finally gets to it. Calms it down a little bit here. Gorsuch lost a handle on it. Picked up by the Bobcats again. In behind the net. A little backhanded pass. Didn't go anywhere. And back the other way. Montana State able to get a stick on it. Cross ice feed was looking for Frick. Dump in goes to the corner. Referee grabbed that twig. Looks like he wants to put a couple shots on goal here. Back the other way. Spieth with it. Drops it off. He's looking for Sutton. Back to Spieth. Corner. Goes off of body. Collision there up along the far point. The other way now are the Roadrunners. Dump and chase. Big collision there to the right side. Another centering feed. Nobody home. The far side lost a handle on it with Brandhorst. Now back out to the neutral zone. Picked up there by Benish. Benish sends it in. Taken away now by Spieth. 6:24 left to go here in this one. Bobcats with a 3-0 lead as the cross ice feed tip. It's going to wave off the icing. Picked up there by Braden Kuiper. Up far boards. Now back the other way. Stolen though. Davis with the pocket pick. Right circle. Shot and a blocker save. Up into the netting and out of play. .601 left to go in this one here. Bobcats with a 3-0 lead. Yeah, I absolutely agree, Costco. Tafoya putting his body on the line here. Once again, it's tough so far with 6 minutes left to go. You're down 3-0. It's the first game of the regular season. And you're playing the runners-up of Nationals. It's a tough test for any team. I think Metro State has done very well as another shot goes high and wide. Getting in passing lanes, blocking shots just like that. LaBuglio. And Loeffler playing lights out. And those, allowing 3 goals, but 2 of those 3 you can't do much about. As we almost had a breakaway opportunity there. Knocked back the other way, taken by Molefield. 2-on-1 now for Bobcats. Good back check. That's going to be no penalty call on that one. As Ethan Rose got his arms up around the torso there, the Bobcats player. 2-on-2 the other way. Offside. It's going to be called on that one. 5:02 left to go. Again, want to thank everybody who tuned in for this game here tonight. Roadrunners will be back at it all weekend here. 2 more games. Providence tomorrow and the Montana on Saturday. .445 left to go here in this one. Up the far side, Slater with it. He has some room, cuts to the middle, takes a stick. No call, looks like. No penalty on that. Wraps it in behind the net. Wilkinson with it. Wilkinson dodges a man. Far corner. Wilkinson. Far circle. Turnaround shot. Blocked in front once again. Another shot. Another block. And there's going to be a penalty coming up here on Montana State. It's going to be an elbowing with 4:17 left to go. And I'll tell you what here, Joey. We got to convince Brendan to hire a statistician just because I want to know how many blocked shots the Roadrunners had here tonight. Again, like I said, here's a good opportunity here. It's your sixth power play of the night. You're coming off a lot of momentum from the end of that previous one, and you got to get one here. TJ McLeod lines up the face-off. It's tied up, poked away, though, by Piper up the near side. Bouncing puck, taken away by the Bobcats now with some speed. Still bouncing the other way. Dale Hall behind the net, takes a slash. No, and that one will be called as well. Let him touch the puck here, boys. 5-on-3. Boy, he's got to skate. There we go. Back the other way now. Here comes McLeod. Montana State's avoiding touching this puck, and they finally blow it dead here. So we're going to get a 5-on-3 with 3:37 left to go. Minute 21 of a 5-on-3. This is it. This is where you got to find the back of the net. And looks like we got another timeout here on the ice. We're going to take a quick break here. 3:37 left to go. 5-on-3 coming up for Metro. Can they break this goose egg? We'll be back right here on Price Productions. Welcome back, and everybody from the Ice Ice Center at the Promenade. I keep saying Ice Plex. I'm Drew Gallard alongside here, Joey Miller, Douglas Sheffield, and Doggo, broadcast Doggo Bailey. 5-on-3 opportunity here for Metro State, and I'll tell you one thing. I was talking to you during that break. This is important. You got to get a goal here from morale more than anything. You want to be able to go into the rest of the game this weekend knowing you got a goal on one of the better teams that you're going to wind up playing. And you got this 5-on-3, just the time to do it. Centering feed, still loose off the side of the net. Picked up. Minute left to go on the 5-on-3. Near corner. Goes in behind the net. Chased after there is Bradford, Bouncing puck back out to the neutral zone. Chased after by Clift. 45 seconds left. Clift dodges the check. Pushed up the right side, McLeod. Settles it down. McLeod looking. Top of the point, Clift. McLeod near circled. Back to Clift, top of the point, looking. Shot tip goes long. Up the other way. Here comes Cash. Cash is tied up. Taken away. Looking. Another cross ice feed blocked. Kept in, but knocked out by Montana State. 10 seconds left to go here in this 5-on-3. You got to push the tempo here for Metro State. 2 minutes left to go in this one. Over the blue line. To the middle. Little backhanded pass. Picked up. Center feed. Shot. What a save by Wallery. Highway robbery there by Nikolai Wallery. Good opportunity there by Metro. 20 seconds left to go in this power play. So it's 0 for 6 at this point. Fans, we're going to remind you to stick around here for the post-game show as well. For this game, preview the upcoming couple games here for Metro State this weekend. Talking about what we can do better. There's another shot. It's still loose, and they finally blow it dead. As Metro's finishing the game strong. That's important here with a minute and a half left to go. Face-off's going to be the right side of Wallery. Rollis lines up to take it. Bouncing puck, won by Metro. Sends it deep. Knocked down. Puck down the far side, minute 20 left. Puck coming out the other way, 2-on-2. Shot and a shoulder save there by Loeffler. Costco, I'm not sure. Jackson Tillinghast is trying to see him bench. Nice move to the middle is Clift. Get shot on both. Pucker's out to the neutral zone. 1 minute left to go here in this game. This puck goes in that far corner. Far boards. To the blue line, back to the neutral zone. Bouncing puck sent back in. Tagged up there is Matt Clift. Yeah, I'm not seeing Tillinghast here on the ice or standing up either. So I'm going to hopefully try and get an update on him. 23 seconds left to go. Tipped in front. Save. Another good save there by Loeffler. With 15 seconds left to go here. Bobcat still with it. Near side corner. Tied up. 6 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. And that's going to do it on the promenade in Westminster. Nikolai Wallery gets the shutout, and Metro State fortunately starts their season 0-1. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, I'll bring you that post-game show here from the Ice Center of the Promenade in Westminster. This is Price Progressives. Welcome back in, everybody, here to the Ice Center at the Promenade in Westminster, Colorado. I'm Drew Galliard. what a tough game there for Metro State. They play their hearts out, and that's rough. You're playing the second best team from last year on home ice, and just unfortunately just couldn't find a way to get on the board even. But nothing to hang your heads on. As I mentioned, you're playing a good team. You're playing very well. You're blocking shots. Your goaltender's playing well. It's just only so much that you guys can do in a game like that. And especially you're missing some players as well. You lost some to injuries during the preseason, and it's next man up mentality. And I know Coach Reynolds was wanting to instill that in his players as well, is stepping up. And, you didn't get anybody seriously hurt tonight. Tillinghast is a player you need to keep an eye out, especially tomorrow if he's not playing or if he's playing a few minutes. That's a tough loss as well. He's your top goal getter, or top goal getter from last season. So got to get him back in one way or another, but injuries happen, and that's just the way it is. But Metro State, nothing to hang your head on here tonight. If you're a Roadrunners fan or a Roadrunners player, you played well. Again, defense played well. Your goaltender played well. Unfortunately, Loeffler gets the loss in net, but again, only so much that you can do. A couple of those goals weren't his fault, and bounces just didn't go your way. And you know what? That's okay. We'll take you through the goals here now. No goals in the first period of play. 7-6 were shots on goal by Montana State. Moving on into the second, 6:19 in. Number 15, that's Vincent Felt, the junior forward, gives Montana a 1-0 lead. 2:23 after that, Colby Spieth, sophomore defenseman from the top of the point, gives the Bobcats a 2-0 lead. And you follow that up with 1 minute and 14 seconds left to go in that second period. Jake Parent, the senior forward, able to make it a 3-0 lead. That first goal was the power play goal. Happened right at the end of the power play. Bouncing puck, bad bounce. Nothing you can do about that one. If you're Brady Reynolds and you're looking at positives to take away from this game, again, your defense played extremely well. Loeffler played extremely well. You've got 2 more games this weekend to get your first win, and you got to focus on that and maintain your focus on, you have a good hockey team, and you know that it's going to take some time to get things going. It's very unlikely you're going to go undefeated over the course of a season like this, and especially, again, your first game playing the runners-up from last season's finals. Tough test. They played well. They played hard, played clean. I thought the refereeing was great. I thought both goalies played out of their minds. And you can only do what you can do on that one. I'll take it 3 stars of the game. Number 30 star from your Roadrunners, number 40, Patrick Loeffler. As I mentioned, 25 saves on the night. 2 of those goals were bad bounces. Or excuse me, 1 was a bad bounce, 1 was a tip. Not much you can do on that as a goaltender. Still think he played extremely well. And I think deserving of the 3rd star of the game. Number 2 star of the game from Montana State, Colby Spieth, with that 2nd goal to get the insurance. And then obviously the number 1 star of tonight's game, number 15, Vincent Felt, the junior forward, with the game-winning power play goal. Previewing upcoming games here for Metro State. Again, tomorrow, 3:15 puck drop against Providence right here at the Ice Center at the Promenade. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make that one or the game after that, but you guys will be hearing from me again in October. And the Roadrunners finish up the weekend against Montana teams, playing here against Montana Grizzlies at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon before taking a week off, taking on Colorado State and CU back-to-back weeks, again, here at the Ice Center at the Promenade. So a lot of good ways to finish this weekend strong. Look forward to playing, in-state teams again and teams that you see a lot. Metro State was 2nd in the division behind CU Boulder last year, so I know that's a game that's going to be circled there for the Roadrunners and moving forward into the rest of the season. I want to give a big shout out once again to our staff here from the Ice Center at the Promenade. My producer, Joey Miller. On camera, Douglas Sheffield. Our broadcast doggo, Bailey. She got a little cold, so she went away, but that's all right. It was good to see her as well. And again, thank you, everybody, for tuning in here to this late Thursday night game. I really appreciate it. Once again, want to give another shout out to the sponsors for Metro State: Optimex Sports, Game Ready Fitness, Rhinehouse Bocce Beer and Brats, and once again, of course, Price Productions. And we did get an update here as well on Jackson Tillinghast. Looks like he was being evaluated for an upper body injury. So something to keep an eye on tomorrow and Saturday as well. Obviously, hopefully he's going to be okay. But again, early in the season, you don't want to lose a player like that to anything more serious. So hopefully he's going to be okay. Something to keep an eye on here for tomorrow. Once again, for Joey Miller, Douglas Sheffield, I'm Drew Gallagher. Final score, Montana State 3, Metro State 0 here on this Thursday night from the Iceplex. What, keep saying Iceplex. From the